Hello everybody, welcome to the first video of the week with Fall Guys based content. And a bit of a story. Like, I haven't really been playing that much Fall Guys since Friday. I've had a bit of a bad time with it, and that's just because like sometimes I feel like the lobbies are kind of weird. So what I did was I made a little change. I kind of changed over to the US server, US Central, at a certain time of the day, and found that I was getting better lobbies, but I was still having a rough time. So I needed to correct that. I needed to play better. So we're going to look at some things that didn't go too well and how I kind of got a win in a game mode, which I never get. The amount of times I play it, I've never got a win in this particular game mode. So let's roll the footage and see what happened. So here we are with the footage, and yeah, I took a little bit of a break from us. I think it was Friday was the last time I played, and then I started picking up the game to play on Tuesday. So that's yesterday. So yeah, you can see like it's just my reaction speed is not there. Just my performance was kind of off, especially when I'm like, hey, great, I've got through this section, but then I don't look right and kind of I don't react to that. I like just go right into it. The long and short of it of all this is that it just doesn't go too well. And even though I get through oh great, through the first section, my timing is just kind of atrocious on stuff. But since recording this video, I've already got like a load of squad wins, solo wins, and this is why we're making this video right here. Like, look, things don't go well for me because, again, performance is important. So I needed to kind of like something needed to give. So I was playing on the US Central server at a afternoon UK time, which you can see that I've got the wireless kind of like internet symbol in the bottom right hand corner, and I don't know if this is the kind of the meta for kind of changing servers at certain times to get better lobbies. But I don't know, I've seen some content creators do that, or VPN at certain times. This is what TimTheTatman does, and several others, mainly because he gets griefed by people and watchers. But it doesn't mean it gets easier lobbies. Don't know, because I think this is skill-based matchmaking on this one. So again, we'll kind of like have to see how this kind of like functions and works. But first of all, you know, I think this is where I think something goes wrong here. Still kind of like I want to point out that I am making mistakes, because it's important to point out mistakes. For this, my timing is well off. I don't normally dive onto this fan. I normally kind of go up and kind of like pursue like this kind of action and then go for a dive. Although, unfortunately, I kind of like get myself caught in limbo, which isn't great. And I dive there, you know, because I wanted to kind of get over the bar. Not the greatest of things, and I'm literally going to clutch in a qualification because it's not the best. Dive early there. Don't know why I did that. Again, shouldn't have done that. Got unlucky there with being hit back onto that, and I'm kind of I am honestly panicking right now because I'm like, this is not great. And yeah, I'm very lucky to qualify right there. But you're going to see a lot of mistakes, but you're also going to see like an epic win, especially on a mode that I don't think to date ever got a win on, because I've always kind of like had bad luck with it. So Slime Scraper, I actually started to really like Slime Scraper a lot more than I thought I would. Going over there just to dive strat onto that particular bit. Don't always like doing that. And I tried to jump on this flipper here and then kind of go over to there. I think my timing and as well with this is stupid because I completely forget to jump into the little bars area. But I want to make sure that I get over there rather than kind of going down the central area, and then you've got to jump. So on those little beams where the kind of it disappears, you've got to be so careful with this. I think, yes, bad timing for me. I am lucky to be alive, but I think it's a sign. It's kind of like a calling that make sure to dodge the bar there because I don't want to hit by the bar. Oh my god, I am honestly, the slime is, I literally clutch in this qualification like you would not believe. Like it's like ridiculous. Like now it's a little bit, I'm like a little bit more kind of like happy that I'm gonna be able to get to where I need to go. Wait for the timing for the I get stuck in the graphics there. Honestly, that's so weird. Timing wise, terrible timing. Panicking again. I haven't got one chance there to do that. Yeah, it's like it's kind of like I don't normally play like this, and you can tell that I've had a break from the game when I'm just not playing. So I'm going cautious. Normally I'd go from that point, or you would go from that point right at the first point of like jumping onto that particular no grab beam to jump across. But I kind of think I've got to be careful with this and look, risk to reward. I can't afford to take risks at this point. So we look ahead and see that there's a beam. I'm getting caught on one of those kind of like things there. Come through, jump there. The jumps are good, jumps are clean, love it. And I'm going to get the qualification. Thank God. And you're going to see something absolutely ridiculous in a second. And you're going to see a load of players go on this. Like more than I think I've ever seen. And I've seen extreme, obviously, once you've gone in the slime, you're gone for good. And that's, I think this is the most I've ever seen drop on Slime Scraper. So I don't know if I've got like a bot lobby or something. But again, I thought this was skill-based matchmaking to a degree. But we'll have to see. I can't 100% confirm that. So 40 people dropping down to... Yeah, 6 people. That's a lot of people to drop. And as I said, I've never got myself a win in this mode. We have got ourselves, that's right, tail tag as a final. And I do not start with the tail, but I'm going to watch. I'm going to spend my time watching, and I'm going to plot my course to attack. And I'm going to like spend my time just watching, just kind of like understand like what some of these, how these players kind of function, because a lot of the time they will have these kind of like telltale signs of like areas that they go, and kind of like habits of strategy. I could have done better than to grab, but again, this is fine. We've still got a minute to go. I want to spend a little bit of time watching, just a smidge. Timing awful there with watching out for that ringus dingus. But again, timing come up high because, yep, I thought they were going to make a mistake, and they do. Jump over to there, I grab, go. And then it's a case of getting and kind of like alternating shifts, watching out people, like they made a mistake there. So, you know, it's good that they're making a mistake. I made a mistake there. But the thing is, it's good to make mistakes because they think that if a enemy player thinks you're going to play perfectly each time, then, well, that means that they know your pattern. So I'm trying to play perfectly, imperfectly, if you can understand. Like, not making your jumps is still good. And also kind of like watching to see like there with people, whether they're going to make it. That crocodile's quite smart because they kind of understand and identify what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. Good to kind of jump away, pointless dive there, bad mistake there. But again, using these kind of like quick movements, quick grabs, and I should clutch this up very nicely. And there we go. That's the win, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think to date I've ever picked up a win in this particular game mode. So this meant a lot, and especially coming off the back of a very rocky time coming back into the flow of playing, and also trying to get back to like the wins and succeeding that I did, especially after having a rough time. So I'm pretty happy with this, and it's good to be back kind of like getting those wins, smashing them out, and getting tail tag wins, and also, you know, kind of showcasing the perfect imperfect strategy. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.